You probably had moments in your life when you felt that you made a choice and that you are 100% committed to achieve that. And then somebody that you know, somebody that has a great impact on you, told you that this is not the right way to move on with what you wanted to accomplish, and maybe it doesn't make sense, maybe you should do things in a different way. It could be that you also heard from other people that what you do is a nonsense. Maybe there's somebody also that is powerful and is telling you to stop doing the things that you are doing right now. Maybe it's also about somebody that is creating an emotional chantage, that is telling you that if you would do this thing, so they are not going to support you. And you know that you need their support because they have money, or they have connections, or they are your employer. So it's quite difficult if you really feel that what you have chosen is something meaningful for you and you believe in this. So what can you do to stick to your goals? And it can be really hard for you, and I understand this from my perspective, because many times in my life it was hard to me to decide whether I still want to pursue this goal, or maybe they are right and I should just focus on something else. And you know what happened to me from a perspective of time? If I decided to focus on something else and don't pursue my goal, actually I was regretting most of the time. So it's like going with the energy of other people is taking your own energy as well. And you are not truly yourself if you don't experience and express your message, and if you don't experience what is important for you, and if you don't experience what is your own way of doing things. I remember during my studies, I was studying law, and this was something that my father was supporting, and I was also studying psychology. And I loved also to listen to lectures in anthropology, social anthropology. And I felt that I should quit law and focus on psychology and social anthropology. But I couldn't make this choice because my father told me that I should study law because this would be something that would give meaning to my life, it would bring me money and respect. And I was young, so I didn't know, and I was lost I didn't have money also myself at that moment. I was quite poor, renting a room alone in a big city. So I thought maybe he's right that I should study law and I shouldn't focus on psychology and social anthropology. And what I decided that would be the best choice for me, and I felt that it was really the best choice, was to take a year off and travel around the world, experience things, experience people, and feel what is really my purpose of my life and what I really want to do. So this was a very strong decision on my side to really stop studying for 1 year, quit this, go on a journey and come back. And I went to my father and I told him about it, and he really didn't like this. And he told me that if I would travel right now, probably I would never come back to my studies. And he was so impactful in my life that I decided, okay, so maybe he's right, so I will continue studying. And I studied and I finished law, I finished psychology, I finished social anthropology. It was hard work to finish all those 3 degrees instead of 1 or maybe 2. I did it. And then I went to travel. And you know what? After those 3 years of studying, when I finally went to travel around the world, I realized that I really want to focus on psychology and social anthropology, and I hate law. So I never used my law degree for any reason because I didn't like it. And I could make this decision 3 years before and invest my time in something that is more meaningful and joyful and funny and nice and entertaining in my life than studying law. So you see that because of other people that are very impactful, sometimes you make decisions that are not good for you. And you are the only person to make the choice for you. And even though the choice is not according to the society or to other people that are important for you, to your family, if this is your choice and if this is in line with your intuition, and if this is something that is meaningful for you, if this is something that you feel that it will bring you a reason, a purpose to your life, and this is something that is ethically positive and correct, so consider just sticking to your decision and create a world around this instead of focusing on other people and then regretting.